Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our late, out of date movie review. So I'm going to be reviewing Chainsaw Man, the Reze arc, the movie. And before I begin, spoiler, I'll be spoiling the whole movie, everything, like instantly, so I won't be like, oh, in this part of the video there'll be spoilers. No, there'll be spoilers everywhere. So beware. So if you haven't watched the movie, please go watch it. I recommend it. I'm gonna give the score at the end. I'm gonna be talking about what I like and what I didn't like. There's not much I didn't like, but there are some things. Anyway, let us begin. So I'm gonna give you a quick recap of the movie. Maybe I don't know if I'll be able to talk about everything, but I'll talk about the stuff that I remember. So Denji is on the streets, chilling, vibing, and he's thinking about Makima and simping over Makima as always. And then he gets into a phone booth, and a girl approaches him. She enters the phone booth with him, and you know she's smiling and laughing and da da da, and she's cute, and well, eventually, like, she tells Denji that she works at a cafe, and then they meet up there. Like, he's like, oh, this girl is cute, I like her, what's going on, I don't know, I'm simping for Makima, but this girl is like cute, she's adorable, she's like precious, must protect. So they meet at the cafe, she's smiling, she's laughing at his jokes, she's being all cutesy and innocent and goofy, while also being playful. And, they hit it off. And this girl, she gets attacked by a demon. Uh, and the demon, or whatever the fuck that guy is a guy with a knife. I think it was a demon, but I don't remember what type. He corners her, Reese, the girlfriend, the waifu, at the rooftop, and then she basically, like, she's like, ah, don't kill me, please, ah. She's playing like she's pretending to be retarded, and then she chokes him off, like she puts him in a chokehold, like she grabs him from behind, like she instantly, like, he's coming at her, like, ah, I'm gonna kill you, ah, I'm crazy, ah, with a knife, and then, like, immediately she goes behind him and then chokes him out, and then he's like, bye, he dies, and then she starts singing something, uh, Jane, something about the ring, I don't know, a song that was like kind of cool. And one of the things I like about the movie, by the way, is the voice acting. The characters, like, I don't know, it's one of the few movies where they do sound like real people. Like, they sound like they're not. This is going to sound weird, but they don't sound like they're overacting. Like, there's not much overacting. They actually sound like humans. They sound like people. Even though, like, Reese is supposed to be like a spoiler, oh, like the bomb demon, and she's supposed to be like an experiment or something. I'll explain that later. But she sounds like a real girl, like a real human girl. Like, she doesn't sound like, ah, like an anime trope. I don't know. I can't vibe with the characters because they sound like people. They act like normal people. They don't like weird or goofy, like stereotypes, like tropes or token characters, whatever. Anyway, so this girl, Reese, the main waifu, uh, the guy with the knife, the bald guy with the tattoos. I think he had tattoos. I don't know. The movie was a bit blurry. Who came after her to kill her? Was going after her I don't know, maybe because he was crazy, and he basically, I don't know, he was like jealous that she was going after Chainsaw Man and he wasn't going to let her. But as I said, she choked him out and he ended up dead. He like she killed him. I think she snapped his neck like pow like, and he boop bye bye. And after that, you know, uh, Reese like she plays with like Denji. She like shows him like what school is like, or that happened before. I don't remember. Whatever. It's not that important. And then they have like a conversation like at a rooftop. I don't know if it's the same rooftop. I don't remember. Probably. There's like a festival going on or whatever. Like she said they were going for like to the festival. Like she was inviting him there, but they never go. So she asks him, well, first she tells him, oh, so you're like, you kill demons, you're a demon hunter, and you're basically, in a way, like a slave because, like, this is what you gotta do, or you'll get put down like a dog, and you cannot go to school. Like, you haven't experienced what it's like to study or to make friends and all that, and the people they discriminate against you because you're a demon, da da da, whatever. And then she's like, "Do you wanna, run away with me? I know a place. I know a guy. We can be together. I love you. I like you." No, she didn't say I love you. She said like I like you because I kind of know Japanese a bit, even though I watch it with English subtitles. Uh, and he's like, uh, where are we going? No, I'll tell you. Don't worry. Like, eventually things will be good and we'll be able to go to school together. What you think? He's like, no, no. Uh, there's a thing in the movie that they say it's about rats or like mouses or something like that. Like they talk about mm, like wild rats and city rats, or like how do I? Because it's complicated for me to like translate it. They're talking about like the rats that live like in farms, and like the forest and all that shit, you know. And they talk about the rats that live in the city. And then there's a conversation that she sings something or she says something, you know. And then the angel demon is talking to Aki, and then he's like, he tells Aki, the angel demon tells Aki, you know, city rats, they live exciting lives. They, you know, they eat delicious food and they go on adventures and they see amazing stuff. But they're in danger because they can get killed by cars or like by cats or animals or people they like may well kill them. And the rats, the wild rats that live in like around farms or the forest or whatever, you know, the other type of rats, they live peaceful lives, but they never get to eat anything fancy or experience anything cool or fun. And then Denji, when he's talking to Reese, he's saying, "No, I'd rather be a city rat because I like to have fun. I like the city. I like the food. I know that, being a demon hunter, especially if I'm a demon, is rough, and I've been close to death many times. But it's exciting. I'm not afraid." And then, obviously, Denji says that he also likes her. He's like, "I like you. I like you." And then she kisses him, but well, basically she like bites him or something. He's like, ah! He's like dying. and then a lot of stuff happens. But before that, I'm going to mention, I don't know if this happens before or after. So the whole thing with Aki and the angel demon, the thing is that they were like Makima assigned, like she captured the angel demon and assigned him to work with Aki, right? The cool badass dude with the sword who can like see the future for some seconds, and like he can talk to a demon or whatever, and the demon tells him when he's going to die, like how long he has to live, like how many months, how many years, right? uh and obviously like Aki doesn't really like it because like, well, he has to work with a demon who looks like, the demon looks like a girl, but that doesn't have anything to do with like why Aki doesn't like it. He doesn't like it because he's a demon. And what happens is that they defeat a monster or something. Aki kills a monster, a demon, and there's this person who's like cut in half, like it's very gory. And he's like, "Kill me, please, kill me." And then the angel demon is like, "Humans had to suffer. I was living a peaceful life, and Makima, she captured me. I wanted to be, I didn't want to be a city rat, and now I'm a city rat, right?" And they say like farm rats, city rats, or farm rats, something like that. Maybe they were talking about farms. Anyway, whatever. I digress. Uh, as I was saying, the angel demon is like, humans have to suffer. They had to die slowly and painfully. And then Aki's like, no, we can't get along with each other. Like, no. And then obviously Aki kills the guy who's like, please kill me, I'm in pain. He stabs him with his katana and he dies. And then also something else that happens was that Makima, she, and I know I suck at reviews. Okay, first of all, I suck at reviews. I suck at this, but I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Makima tells Aki that the angel demon can absorb people and turn them into weapons. And she says that Aki's katana was made from a human that the angel demon turned into a weapon, right? And that's a super powerful katana that can basically destroy ghosts, and it's like super cool and whatever. Um, and that'll be important later. What I'm saying is, no, why are you saying all this crap? Well, because Denji and Reze are not the only characters who have development in this movie. Aki, obviously, very beloved character. If I were to tell you, obviously, he's my favorite character. Well, him and Power, I'll have to say my two favorites. I'll have to say Power is my favorite female character. I will have to say Aki is my favorite male character. I do like Reese a lot, by the way. I do like her a lot. Anyway, so let's see where we were at. So, it turns out that Reese was the bomb demon. Uh, and then this shark dude, I don't remember his name. Bang? Boom? Blast? He's like this minor character, this goofy shark demon. He's like, oh, Master Denji, Denji-sama, and he comes and he rescues Denji from dying and all that. He fights a bit against Reese, and then everyone's like, oh, Reese is like destroying everything. She starts killing people. She starts destroying the city. Like she makes everything explode. That's like basically like she can make explosions out of nowhere. Like she just flicks her fingers like bah, and she boom, everything goes boom, boom. So a lot happens. The demon hunters. She goes to their headquarters or whatever, and she starts fighting them and destroying them and killing everyone like it's a piece of cake. She overpowers Denji, and then they fight like they have like because it's not like a fight that's like, oh, they fight and then Denji wins. No, Denji loses like 2 times. He's like, oh, I'm gonna die, and he has to absorb blood to regenerate because she's like pounding his ass. She's like owning him. She's like super duper strong. So anyway, she's like boom, bang, kaboom. She's like exploding everything, da 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 da. And eventually, Denji and the Shark Boy, I'm gonna call him Shark Boy, they team up, and then like the Tornado Demon or the Wind Demon, I don't know, whatever appears and teams up with Reese, and they start destroying shit, and it goes crazy. So Denji he rides the Shark Boy who transforms into like a huge ass shark, and they start teaming up. Before that, of course, Denji gets defeated like twice, and the Angel Demon like finds someone who's like dying, a human, and I said she, fuck, he extracts the blood from the human and gives him to Denji, who now turned into Chainsaw Man. A lot more happens, like a car scene, da da da. Like the fight is super cool, you know. There was too much going on. It was a bit blurry. There's like this car scene. There's like everyone like going like Spider-Man, like walking on the buildings and going crazy. And this huge ass tornado, which Denji gets like inside of, like all this shit. Like the fight is super cool. They do use CGI, and that's why I'm gonna like take a point away from the movie. It's not gonna be a 10. It's gonna be like a 9 now. And also because the relationship between Denji and Reese, even though it's kind of fake, because turns out that Reese was like a girl that was experimented on, and she was turned into the bomb demon by like the Russian government or the Soviet Union or whatever, something like that. It's fucking wild. The story like obviously doesn't make that much sense, but it's fun. And a lot happens. Oh, one of my favorite parts in the movie is when uh, the angel demon is flying away from the magnitude of like the explosions or whatever. Oh, it's blowing me away. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I don't care. Like he closes his eyes and he's like he's with Aki, right? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It's cool. Also, Aki fights Reese, and there's this dude in like a crow mask who's like goofy and funny who also appears, and Kobeni appears for like 10 seconds, and she's like, oh, please don't kill me, and she's yelling and being Kobeni as always. You know how Kobeni is. She must protect waifu material. She cute, she hot, but she's stupid. I guess I'm gonna tell you, this crow dude, like this dude who appears in like the openings on the anime, he starts like fighting against Reese, but he's too weak or whatever, and he's like, I'm gonna run away, bye. But he teams up with Aki, and they kind of start like getting some momentum, but then like Reese goes like, okay, I'm gonna blow shit up, bang, and they almost die. Uh, but yeah, I digress. My favorite scene is when like Aki's grabbing like the angel demon from his shirt, right? Because they're all wearing suits and shirts and all that. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry about me. I don't care. I'm good with dying. I accept dying. I don't fear death. Oh, let go of me. Like, it's fine." Because the thing is that if he touches the angel demon directly, he'll live less. Like the angel demon absorbs your life if he gets in contact with you. So he's like, he he grabs his hand and he's like, he pulls him towards him like to safety and all that. and he's like yelling, and the angel demon is like, "Why are you doing that? You crazy? You know what you're doing? Like, you don't care about dying. You don't fear dying. Like, you're touching me. You know you'll die if you touch me." And he starts yelling, "Well, of course I care about dying. Of course I care about dying. But but I don't want to see anyone else die. If you want to die, go die, but like far away from me. I can't stand it. I can't stand to see nice people die in front of me. I can't take it anymore." And they like strengthen their bond and all that. And he grabs the angel demon from behind and protects him. Must protect cute angel demon. Oh my god, I'm gay. And then he asks him, how much do I have? How much do I have left to live? Like how long? Oh, like 3 months. You have 3 months left to live. And he's like, fuck. Yeah, because he gave up a lot of his life by grabbing the angel demon, like by touching his hand. His life was absorbed by the angel demon. So yeah, a lot happens, and what else happens? Like Denji eventually pulls, like he destroys the tornado demon, like he makes him explode. Like he slashes right through him with like the chainsaws, like he explodes like in a gory mess of blood and guts and all that good stuff. And then he has the final showdown with Reze, the bomb demon. Um, and what happens is that he's like, "Oh, you teach me how to swim, so that's gonna be your demise." So he grabs some chains and he ties himself with like to Reese, and he pulls them. He pulls her to like with him underwater, da da da, whatever, whatever. And then, well, eventually he kind of wins, but he revives Reese, and Reese is telling him, "Why do you revive me? Why don't we run away and all that?" Like, because he loves her. He actually fell in love. Like a lot of scenes in the movie, he's like, "I love Makima, but my body's moving on its own." Like he's like, "I'm smiling and enjoying it. Like he's a cute girl. I like him. Oh, so many cute girls want to kill me, and they're crazy." And it's true. It is true. Komeni did try to kill him, if I'm not mistaken. Even though she's hot, he's cute. Power did try to kill him, if I'm not mistaken. Makima, well, she didn't try to kill him yet, but she'll eventually do it. Spoiler! Oh my! Anyway, continuing on. Reese tells him that he's stupid, that he's too innocent, that he trusts people too easily, and then he says he doesn't care, that after all that happened, he's still in love, and then she's like, well, you cannot be with me, we cannot be together because like I'm a murderer, you'll be like an accomplice, so I'm sorry. So she kisses him again, and of course immobilizes him, like she bites him or something. It's like, "Oh, shark boy, help me, I can't move." And then she runs away. And what happens is that eventually Makima catches up to her, and she's basically saying, "Oh, I like rats. You know, I know a dude who lives in like a farm or something. I like farm rats, wild rats. I'm not a fan of like city rats or something. I don't remember." She starts saying something about rats because that's a big point of the movie. And what happens is that obviously Reese tries to kill Makima, but it turns out that the angel demon uh, was around the corner, and the angel demon like he throws some spears at I guess he created the spears from like absorbing humans and all that. And well, eventually he kills Reese. And Makima is like talking, like, "Oh, don't worry, you'll be fine." Like, "Shh, don't worry, it's all cool." Yeah, Makima could have killed Reese easily by herself, but whatever. And and yeah, that's basically like, yeah, that's the end. That's that. Oh well, I forgot something. When Reese is like dying, which is like on her dying breath, she says something. Oh, I remember now. She said, "Oh, Denji, I didn't go to school either. I lied. I didn't go to school." No, she didn't say, "Oh, I love you too." Like, well, she probably did. Because Denji was asking her before, "Why didn't you kill me when you had the chance? You had so many chances to kill me. Like, why didn't you do it? Like, why do you wait so long?" And obviously, when Reese asked Denji if he wanted to run away with her, like that was for real. Like that wasn't a joke. If he wanted to keep being a demon hunter or like run away with her, that was for real. Obviously, you can tell that Reese did actually like Denji and all that. And yeah, I mean that was the movie. Ta-da! There is. The movie was good. The CGI and the fact that Denji's relationship with Reese was kind of rushed, even though it's the same way in the manga, in the original thingy. I didn't like, but the movie is fucking awesome. Like the fight scenes are so cool. Yes, there may be stuff that I missed. You know, I didn't really have a script. I don't have scripts. I like making my videos out of nowhere when I feel like it. So this will be your spooky October video. I don't know. And it's gonna be long, and I want to start making shorter videos, like 10-minute videos, because I'm super tired. But yeah, I had fun. I liked the movie. Oh, it has also something else I forgot to say. It had like some kick-ass soundtrack, like rah, blah, 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 some rock, and some good music. Like the soundtrack was fucking cool. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I actually want the Chainsaw Man to be made into movies. Like if it's gonna have this quality, this everything's gonna be so cool. Like yeah, I enjoyed it. Like the animation was, and the voice acting was, oh yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it a lot. Now, question: when did I watch it? I watched it like 2 days ago, like yesterday. I don't know, something like that. I forgot. I was like, maybe this movie's not that cool, and it turned out that the movie was fucking like I enjoyed it a lot. I'm not gonna lie, and I do recommend you watching it. I did watch other movies, but I don't know. We'll see if there's like a because I'm not like a big movie guy, even though I do love watching movies. Oh, I watched the movie. Man, what was the fucking name? Bad Boys? Not Bad Boys. Bad Guys. The sequel. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about it in the future or whatever. But yeah, that's about it. Take care and peace.